Hey, it's Change of Heart. This one brought to you by Deborah, Debbie, sorry, who's been asking for a McFly, and I think it's Josephine we're doing. I can never remember what I'm doing. Anyway, Josephine, and she requested, I think it was something from a live one, because you know I like to do live, either from Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo, both in Brazil. I looked around, there's a bunch of those recordings, you know, with the phone, which, you know I like live, but anyway, that's a little extreme. So, you know, people doing the phone and then spilling a beer on themselves or something, or some guy getting knocked, this sort of thing. That's a little too live. It's like you're there, which you don't want to be unless you're actually there. Anyway, so this one was a good, I don't even know who recorded it. It might be something they put out themselves. In fact, that reminds me, I want to ask a question, because this band was together when they were very young. It seemed like they were very young, even maybe teenagers or early 20s. Was this a band initially put together by some producers? Or is it always just been some blokes that met up in school or that sort of thing? So let me know. I have reason to believe one way or the next, but fast forward to this time, they're obviously doing quite well. Did they go through managers? Did they get into record companies and then released, and now they're trying to do something again, anew or whatever? Regardless, the thing that sparked my interest in that is, in the young days, they were all excellent musicians, excellent singers. I mean, in fact, it's Christmas time, and this is when I first ran into this. Somebody suggested a Christmas McFly thing, and I was just blown away by how good those guys were. Very Beatlesque, in that they have three frontline singers, no doubt about it. Anyway, so that's what attracted me to them, and now it's just very interesting. So if you could answer a couple of those questions for me, that would be great. And Debbie, thanks again for the suggestion. Sorry it took so long. I was doing a lot of, I do a lot of music for those surf films, Reveal Hawaii Media and that sort of stuff. Maybe I'll leave one in the outro or whatever, some in the comments. And then I was working on something from, Kensington. And, this is, I'm sure, happened to you. When somebody's tried to sell you on something, they're like, oh yeah, and you're going to do this and this and this, and this is the job, and and they make it sound like really great. Then you get there, and it's like, what? Anyway, any of you that are familiar with Kensington in Pennsylvania, it's part of Philadelphia, I wasn't, and it's really sad. It's just sad the way the women in this area are just hurt and abused. But anyway, it's good to be back and good to be doing McFly again. So anyway, without any further ado, let's look at McFly live in Rio de Janeiro. Oops. All right. Here we go. So good recording. Do you hear that? That little organ back there? Who's playing that? Huh, is there somebody in the back playing that? Eddie Van Halen guitar? Fresh out of high school, I thought I was so cool. Great singer. Red guitar. You said love me like you did before. Now I don't know what to say. I let you slip away. Whammy bar, that's nice. God, this guy's so good. That is so hard to do. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how hard that is. nice break. Coming in on off TV, listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Oh, there, hit on one.
Josephine, I just wanna feel you close to me. Can't you see me?
Wow.
Yeah, Josephine, I wish I had a time machine. Take it back to how it used to be.
It's a good lyric too. Who doesn't want to go back in time and notice how they're hitting those licks on the one. Oh my God!
Girl, my heart breaks when I see you cry. Josie, won't you say the last dance to me? Last dance with me.
Pretty good.
Take my soul.
That dominant there. Listen to the crowd. Oh, they're so great.
Josephine, I just wanna feel you close to me. Can't you see me, the ghost of me?
Doing the little tickles there.
Yeah, Josephine.
That's interesting.
Wish I had a time machine. Take it back to how it used to be.
It's a very nice tune. Very nice. Josephine! That's a nice bend. Very nice. Really. This is cool. Finger tapping. Little shimmer, little shimmer. Give me the shimmer. I think that's the end. Wow! Debbie, what a great suggestion. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. Are we going to have a change of heart here or not? We went in, positive, I suppose, and no change of heart, and I threw my heart away. A couple things. First of all, the one bloke, let me turn that off. The one bloke is playing the red Les Paul, and I think I commented on that because they had a song called Where Have the Guitars Gone, and I commented about this red Les Paul, that was Eric Clapton's and then George Harrison's, and then it was somebody else's, blah, blah, blah. I think it's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now or something. Anyway, but here, the lead singer, the guy singing lead here is using an Eddie Van Halen. The thing is like an exact replica from from the early Van Halen albums. Very iconic. And then of course doing the finger tap and the whammy bar solo goes in perfectly with David Lee Roth, that was the singer, Eddie Van Halen. Anyway, the thing is so they had the song Where the Guitar's Gone, and maybe this is what they're doing. This is one thing I like about this band is every tiny little detail is like there for, whatever they're doing. And here, I don't know if anybody has latched onto this or, wow, yeah, where the guitar's gone. And then here they are, the iconic Eric Clapton Les Paul, and now the what we kind of refer to in guitars, Stratostein or Stratocaster. Frankencaster, that's it. Like a put together, well, this one's, yikes! I should never grab anything, because everything always falls over. Stratocaster, but his is all made up, you know, from parts, and so we call them Frankencasters, like Frankenstein, that sort of thing. Anyway, and oh, I wanted to say also on that vocal, oh my God, you know, the ooze. You know, this guy's making it look easy. That is really difficult to do smoothly night after night. He really has great technique. I can barely do that in records, you know, where you can go over it a million times until you get it right. I would never do a part like that unless it was very low on stage, because it is a crapshoot. But did you see how, or here I should say, how confident he was while singing, ooh, you know, even there you can hear the distortion because I have, anyway. And then that high A, I mean, who sings a high A? I mean, that was really nice. And then the other singer, who somebody had told me in some comments a while ago was having some problems, but man, sounded good. This song's good. And then into that sort of cut time to bring on that solo with the finger tapping, of course. Now, here's a good question that just popped in my mind. They're using the iconic Eddie Van Halen guitar. Now, did somebody go out and on a different song they're going to use the iconic Steve Vai guitar, you know, the Ibanez with the handle and that sort of thing? Anyway. Hey, great suggestion. Thank you very much, Debbie. And Owen, I think you gave me a suggestion. I'm going to look at that one next time, too. If you have a chance, check out, I'll leave something for the Kensington video, just so you see the other side of, you know, the nightmare known as womanhood, and how so many people take advantage of women. Criminals across the border take advantage of women in this. It's terrible. Anyway, but I shan't ever do, so I can't say I won't ever do anything, but, you know, those kinds of songs and those kinds of videos are just, they're depressing. And hey, it's the season of joy. Maybe I'll leave our Christmas is the happiest time of the year next to that, like at the end. In fact, it should be coming up right now, because I'll put them at the end. You have Happy Christmas and Sad Christmas. All right, hey, thanks so much for the suggestion. See you next time.